So I just want to talk to you today about getting veneers into your restaurant, cafe, or bar, or not so much veneers, but wooden paneling. So you might be looking to do some moldings and some wooden paneling to bring some character and warmth into your space. And, whether that's a cafe or a restaurant or whatever it is, these sort of moldings and timber panels come in all sorts of different styles, right? You can also add them in color, get those moldings on there. You can put it on a brick wall. You can do all sorts of things with this, and it's a great way to break up a big wall, to split it. This is called a dado line on this one. That's a dado line done with tiles as well. So it's a great, easy way of breaking up a wall, putting some wall panels on there. Thing is that if you go to a place like this and buy a walnut veneer, it's very expensive to buy a big sheet of this stuff. And to get it all done. So there is a more cost-effective way of doing this. And the way you do that is going to a local hardware store and buying a good grade plywood and the moldings. So you can look at your imagery to figure out what style of paneling you want. You want these little square things happening around there on that one, or if you want the vertical lines, you got the other rectangles on this one that are multiple rectangles on the wall. Whatever it is you want to do, figure that out. And then you can go to your local hardware store. It doesn't matter if it's Bunnings or Lowe's, wherever you are in the world. And they all sell these different moldings and different styles, right? You can get them in an unfinished, you can get them in a pre-finished. If you're going to paint them a color, you can get them pre-finished. If you're going to stain them with a timber color, then you can get them plain, right? And so you buy the moldings and you buy the plywood, right? So ply comes in different grades of plywood, and it generally comes in A, B, C, D, or whatever it is in your part of the world. A means it's a higher quality, there's less defects. D means there's more defects, big knots in there and that sort of thing. So find a good quality one that looks good, one that kind of looks like one of these panels, looks attractive. Buy one of them, cut it up a bit, or don't, just buy the sheet, and then go back, buy a bunch of stain, or get some sample pots from your local paint place and find a stain that gets you to what you want. There'll be different stains from different places. Some will be a better quality, some won't. And just try it out on this one sheet until you get a color that you are happy with. And then say you did want to create this walnut look, do what needs to be done to create that look. And then you just use a piece of ply. You can get your contractor to cut out to miter the angles to make little squares, and then they pin them on with little nails onto the board until you can get this sort of look that goes onto a wall. So that's using a cheap, cost-effective plywood, staining it, using these moldings, and then you can create these sort of looks in a much more cost-effective manner than trying to get a joiner, a millwork or a joinery company to do it. This is a great way of doing things. One other recommendation with this is timber is often something that will burn faster than other plasterboard or whatever's on the wall. So make sure to consult with your contractor around your local fire regulations. I know where I am, you have to be careful with the amount of timber you use on walls. If there's no sprinklers in the space, or it might need what they call an intermittent paint, which stops it burning quite so fast. So just make sure you understand that before committing to it. But generally, a small amount of it, I would say in most parts of the world should be okay, but just check your local laws around that. And the easy way to do that is just to talk to your contractor and ask them. Hopefully that's a helpful tip, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, check out this link below where I talk a lot more about this sort of thing in my program with the Restaurant Design Academy. I show restaurant operators, just cafe, whoever you are, bars, burger shops, pizzas, how to do a lot of this stuff themselves through 3D models and being able to open up better spaces for less money. Thanks.